I think there's something seriously wrong with my AR-15 here. It's never killed anybody. It's never been involved in, any acts of terrorism. It's never been involved in any crime. It's never, like I said, it's never killed anybody. It's never shot anybody. I think there's seriously something wrong with my AR-15. It's never grown legs, and it's never walked outside by itself, and it's never discharged itself. I think there's something wrong with my AR-15. Sup, bitches? I'm talking about what's up, my bitches. I got a link in the description of this video, and I want y'all to go watch it. If y'all want to pause this video and go watch it all, and then you come back, whatever. For your information, this is a 11.5-inch SBR AR-15 registered to the NFA branch on a Form 1. And like I said, if I was a criminal of some sort, why would I go through all the paperwork, waiting 3 months for my tax stamp to come in to build this, just to go commit crimes? That would be stupid as hell, because, a criminal would illegally assemble a firearm or just obtain one, because most of the criminals don't even know anything about weapons. They don't know how to maintenance them properly anyways. They would illegally obtain a firearm and then go carry out, their criminal act, and then they would, give gun owners a bad name for it. When somebody stupid, like that Arizona shooting that happened over the weekend, that governor lady, because of what he did, people like me and other firearms enthusiasts out there have to take the heat, okay? Because of that insane piece of garbage that done that. We have to take the heat, we have to take the heat. And what's really funny is the anti-gunners, the human beings are supposed to be the most intelligent life form on Earth. But yet we still blame the firearms, the inanimate objects, for these criminal acts. It's the firearm, it's the gun that done it. How did he obtain the gun? Where it's about the gun. If you go back, some thousands of years ago, there was a story about Cain and Abel. And Cain killed Abel. And basically, there was no firearms back then. Okay? And crime has carried on through human history all the way till now. Okay? So I got a question. How are you going to blame the firearm for committing these crimes? You know what I'm talking about? How are you going to do that? Excuse me. Anyways, I watched that video that I got linked in the description of this video. I watched that. It's a video from Russia Today, or Russia, or RT America, whatever. Basically, you got a pro-gun guy that conceal carries or open carries every day, and you got an anti-gunner, and they have the host of the show. They're all debating and stuff like that. And I looked at it like a 2-against-1 situation. You got a guy that can, speak really good, crowd pleaser type of guy, versus the pro-carry gun guy, and he's just kind of, getting double teamed on there. Okay. Here's some food for thought. Anti-gunners are paid, or most of them, especially when they get on TV, are paid to state these so-called facts. And pro-gunners don't get paid jack shit to defend their right to keep and bear arms. What we have is irrefutable factual evidence that a well-armed public is a peaceable public. Okay? What I mean by that is, if I knew that every single vehicle that drives down the road had a firearm in it, and I myself too had a firearm in it, I guarantee you, the guy in the next vehicle over from me, driving next to me, as well as myself, are less likely to, get a bad case of road rage at each other. Okay? I guarantee you that. Okay? The most peaceable time that I can think of is back in the old Western cowboy and Indian days, when everyone had a freaking 6-shooter strapped to them. You know what I'm talking about? Let's see what else I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah. So anyways, this AR-15, like I said, it's registered through the ATF NFA branch. I did all the paperwork on it. I got my Form 1 in, approved, with my tax stamp, $200 paid tax, and it's a little stamp that you get. Why would I go to all that trouble to fill out all that paperwork, wait all that time for it to come in, just to go commit crimes with it? That don't make sense, does it? They want to pass laws that see what you gotta think, criminals don't abide by laws. That's why most of them are in prison, because they don't abide by them. Okay? Look at California. You got these gay-ass bullet buttons on your AR-15. What a bullet button is, for you people that, are in free states and kind of don't know what that is. On your AR-15, you have a button here, and you push it, and your mag comes out. And you put a fresh mag in there, 30 rounds. You slide it in there. And then when you get done, you can push it, mag comes out. A bullet button keeps you from doing that. You actually have to have a bullet. You got to push it in a little button here to eject it, and you only got 10 rounds. So the criminals have a tactical advantage over the citizenry that actually abide by the laws. Okay, a criminal will go across the state and get a Beta C drum, 100 rounds. He will then install the regular button on there, and now he has 100 rounds of rock and roll, whereas the citizenry in California would only have 10 rounds because they're minding the law. So what's the purpose of even having the law, that kind of gay-ass firearm law, in effect when the criminals are not going to abide by them? Okay? I don't understand that. I don't understand it at all. If you gave everyone equal ability, they would have the equal right to defend themselves. You know what I'm talking about? It's a bunch of BS is what it is. They'll always be trying to damn snatch your guns, snatch your guns. I know a lot of y'all out there say, oh, that'll never happen. That'll never happen. But you're right, it probably won't. But here's the thing. They can regulate the living piss out of firearms owners. Okay? They wanted to, last year they wanted to pass this bullcrap HR 21 whatever it was, where they wanted to put a serial number on every piece of brass that was in the bullet. Basically, they wanted to put a serial number on every single round, or every bullet on the back of the brass. Okay? And that was a fail. That was a fail in itself. A complete fail. Okay? Then they wanted to make the ammo go bad after a certain period of time where you couldn't store it. And that too was a complete disaster fail. Okay? Let's see what else they want to do. The anti-gunners, you're just going to have to just not even argue with them. Because arguing with the anti-gunner is like arguing with a fence post. Okay? They'll never change their mind. They'll always think that they're right, and you just got to let them be the victims. Okay? When someone breaks into their home with a firearm and they start blasting their family members down, they'll be like, oh, it was the gun's fault. It was the gun's fault. No, it was the crazy individual who done that. They break into my house, or they break into any of my neighbors' houses. My next door neighbor, I really feel bad for a freaking robber who breaks into his house, because he's got a freaking shotgun, 3-inch Magnum buckshot that he sleeps with every night by his bed. And if they come barging in through his door, there's going to be meat chunks all over the wall. It's going to be like someone was cooking hamburger meat. Okay? So I really feel bad for the stupid fool that tries to break into his house, or any one of my neighbors' houses, because I know every single one of them have some firepower. Okay? And, that's just the way it is. If you don't like the fact that we have the right to keep and bear arms, then don't. Shove your head so far down into the ground and close your eyes and pretend nothing is happening. That's what an anti-gunner's mentality is. You know what I'm talking about? God forbid someone takes a golf club and freaking clubs the shit out of someone's head and kills them. Oh boy, Tiger Woods is going to be taking a lot of heat. He ain't going to be able to get his golf clubs. Oh, they're gonna. It was the golf club. Oh my God, how did he attain the golf club? Oh my God, you know. Let's get a baseball bat. Now, someone, God forbid, someone kills somebody with a baseball bat. Oh my God, let's ban the baseball bats. You know, I'm pretty sure those baseball players out there are gonna be pissed. You know, little league baseball players, they're gonna be a little irritated. They ain't gonna be able to be swinging no bats. Okay, when you start blaming an inanimate object for something that someone did, if you think about it, the people who are blaming that inanimate object are just plain stupid. I mean, they're just plain stupid or they're plain ignorant, one or the two. Okay? You know, they need to go back to school, get educated on, you know, how, physics work. They need to go get educated on how, you know, inanimate objects don't have minds of their own, you know. Maybe they're just watching too much Toy Story. I don't know. But anyways, that's my little rant. And if you made it all the way in this video, then alright. I'll see you bitches later.